Alright, I'm going to do a comparison video of the 3 barbells that I have in my basement. The first one is the Texas Power Bar. Second one is the B&R bar. Let's see if I can get it on there. It won't focus. And the third one is the Ohio Power Bar. So I'm just gonna start at the, let me see if it'll focus in here. There it is. B&R. Made by York. This one's made by Welding, Buddy Caps Welding, and of course Rogue. So 3 different manufacturers. Each of them are a little different, so I'll try to go over them. I'll start at the sleeve. So the way this sleeve on the Texas Power Bar is held on is by 2 pins through, go all the way through, and they hold the sleeve on. It will never come off. The York, it spins right here, and then it's held on by only a single push-through pin, and that's also on both sides. And then Rogue uses a snap ring design to hold it on. Now, right off the bat, you'll see that the sleeves on the B&R bar and the Ohio Power Bar are almost identical. The actual collar width is measured here. It's a little over an inch, inch and an eighth. Okay, that same width. But the Texas Power Bar is a good 2 inches or more. So 2 1/8. Yeah. Or 2 1/4. So you're going to be able to fit more plates on the other 2, on the Ohio Power Bar and the B&R bar. Alright, moving on to the sleeve, or the shaft of the bar. You can see on both the B&R bar and the Ohio Power Bar, the knurling goes pretty much all the way to the collar. The Texas Power Bar stops about an inch. Yeah, about an inch before the collar. Not really a big deal, but if you want to really get your hands all the way out on a bar for maybe snatch grip deadlifts or something like that, something to consider. Alright, the bushings. Texas Power Bar uses bronze bushings. B&R bar uses, I don't know what that actually is there. They don't look brass. Maybe just steel bushings. I don't really know what that is. But the sleeves do spin good on the B&R bar. Texas Power Bar, there is some good spin also. And the Ohio Power Bar uses bronze bushings. But this is actually spins a lot better. The knurling and the coating. So the Ohio Power Bar, I got it in the black zinc, and it's bright, it's shiny. So black zinc, shiny, bright black zinc. So it looks like it's really going to be rust resistant. The B&R bar is bare steel, so there is some oxidation that's been done to this bar, which I don't mind that much. I do oil it and brush them down every once in a while. And the Texas Power Bar is also black zinc, but it's more of a dull black zinc. It's not as shiny as the Ohio Power Bar. You can see the difference of both of them. Now, the marks, so the Ohio Power Bar has power IPF markings. B&R bar has Olympic markings and IPF markings. Texas Power Bar only power IPF markings. Now, this is some difference. The Ohio Power Bar and the B&R bar both have the same inch knurling in the center, but the Texas Power Bar, you can tell, is smaller. So I used my Texas Power Bar on squats yesterday, and it did kind of shift on me a little bit, and I'll go over another reason why that probably happened a little, because I have been squatting with just the B&R bar, but I squatted with this one yesterday, and it kind of shifted on me and threw my shoulder out a little bit. But the knurling is 4 inches exactly. The B&R bar is 4 3/4, as well as the Ohio Power Bar. So this has a smaller inside knurling. That's the basic overview. The last thing is the actual millimeter. The last couple things, the millimeter length. The Ohio Power Bar and B&R bar are both 29 millimeters. That's the IPF bar width, and Texas Power Bar is 28.5 millimeters thick. So it's a little skinnier, and that's another reason why I think it kind of shifted on my back using a skinnier bar, whereas I had been using a thicker bar. But I don't know if that really matters that much. But tensile strength is the last thing, and then I'll talk about price too. But both the Ohio Power Bar and the B&R bar are 205K PSI, and the Texas Power Bar is 186K PSI. So this actually will flex on you when you're doing deadlifts and stuff, and so that's something to keep in mind. Now, this is the first day I've used the Ohio Power Bar, and it was great. The knurling is great. It's more aggressive than the Texas Power Bar. The B&R bar has the most passive knurling, so if your hands are delicate but you want a bar that's still IPF specs, go with the B&R bar. It's a great bar. I've had the B&R bar the longest, and the Texas Power Bar the second longest, and I just got the Ohio Power Bar. So price range, the Ohio Power Bar is actually the cheapest, and you can get bare steel or black zinc. Bare steel is $250, zinc is $275, and shipping's like $14, so it's under $300. The Texas Power Bar is $299 plus shipping, so you're gonna go over $300, and the B&R bar is like $295. So if you're in the market for an IPF spec bar, I recommend either the Ohio Power Bar or the B&R bar. The B&R bar comes in 20 kilos, and the Ohio Power Bar is 45 pounds. I wish that they would have had the 20 kilo out when I bought it, but I wanted a third bar, and it didn't really matter that much. But so if you want a 20 kilo IPF spec bar at a great price, I recommend the B&R bar. If you don't care about 45 pounds and you want a little cheaper price, go with the Ohio Power Bar. And the Texas Power Bar, it's been around a long time. Lots of people like it, but and I still like it. It's still a good bar. I'm always going to use it and everything, but I prefer the other two better. So that's my review. Thanks, guys.